She is a woman of firsts, shifting the political landscape in Austin, Travis County, and the state of Texas. As we honor remarkable women here in our community, we look at the impact that Wilhelmina Delco has made and keeps making on leaders nationwide. Our Jennifer Sanders sat down with her daughter to get insight into her mother's journey, which continues to this day.
The Honorable Wilhelmina Delco. You've probably seen her name driving around the Austin area. This center, this school, this road, all a testament to her years-long dedication to education and public service in Central Texas. But to understand her rich legacy, let's go back to Chicago, Illinois in 1929.
Our mother was probably one of the first probation officers in the country. Her father was a court deputy and a political organizer.
Her daughter, Loretta Edelin, fondly remembers her mother's childhood, which was perhaps a foreshadowing of her life as a community and state leader.
She was very active then, school body president her senior year, and salutatorian. Obviously very outspoken and very active at her school. Decided to go to Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, where she met the love of her life.
Her family eventually ended up in Austin, where she was the head of the PTA. That became the genesis of her political career in Central Texas.
Like, the reason I ran was because I didn't like the way the school board was doing my PTA. They would charge it, and every time we had a fundraiser, they wanted most of the money. And I said, oh no, we work for this, and this is for our people. And so I said, who makes this decision? They said the school board. I said, that was when I decided to run for the school board.
She was elected to the Austin Independent School District Board of Trustees, the first African American elected to the school board, 2 days after the assassination of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
And when he was assassinated, for just being himself, that I think a lot of people, particularly in Austin, said, I'm not like that. I wouldn't do that. And here's an opportunity to show that I'm not like that.
And her work on the school board revealed even more barriers in education.
When she asked the question again about why are we so restricted at the school district with respect to what we can do, the answer was the legislature is the reason why. And so she did her research and found out that, oh, well, maybe I need to go that route.
Delco won a seat in the Texas House of Representatives in 1974, becoming the first African-American official elected at large from Travis County. She worked on more than 20 committees, served 10 terms in the state legislature, and was appointed to serve as Speaker Pro Tem, the first woman to do so, all with a continued focus on education.
She was also involved in No Pass, No Play. Because, again, the focus is education. And if you're not on your books, if you're not doing what you need to do in the classroom, you don't need to be celebrated outside of the classroom. She had a picture in her office of a young black male in a black velvet background with a tear coming out of his eye to keep her grounded in what drove her in terms of who she serves.
Delco was also on the founding board of trustees of Austin Community College. She served on Houston Tilliston's board as it transitioned from a college to a university. She held several leadership positions in local, state, and national organizations.
The whole purpose of public education is to make you better citizens.
We caught up with her a few years ago at the school named in her honor.
Don't let anybody else speak for you. If there's a meeting going on the school board, on the city council, the state legislature, the people that you elected ought to not only know who you are, they need to be responsible.
After years as a public servant, her daughter says she remains pretty active. A little over 10 years ago, she was pictured on this cover as Austinite of the Year. Why the pool, you might ask? Well, at the age of 79, she learned how to swim.
Does she realize just the impact that she's not only made, but is still making on people to this day?
I don't think that's center in her mind. I think, again, it's kind of in the present. She lives in the present, continuously staying active. Like I said, flunking retirement. But, you know, what can you do?
Yes, yes.
In Austin, Jennifer Sanders, KXAN News.